I want to welcome Raymond Ivey. How you doing, Brother Ray?
I'm blessed. Blessed to be here today.
Great. What happened in Charleston?
It was February the 1st of 2012. My 6-year-old, who was then 5-year-old, she was in kindergarten, and my 8-year-old, that was 6-year-old, she was in 1st grade, and so many things happening on the buses and things down in Charleston, Missouri, especially with blacks. I asked and signed an agreement for them to let both of my children ride home together.
Now, after the incident, who did you talk to about it?
Immediately, I called when my daughter told me, she told me after the bus took off, I immediately called the director of transportation.
And we got to come up with some answers. We definitely got to come up with some answers, not just for that situation, but for everybody's situation. We got to stop this madness, that's happening to black people all over the world. A call and an email to Jesse Jackson Sr.
When I sent him all of my paperwork on both cases, against my kids and the sex case. I sent it by certified mail, never got a response. But when I called one of the reverends, a female, I don't want to say her name, she told me that he can't go at every complaint, and told me to have me and my kids to get a sign, a demonstration sign to go out there and picket.
Wow. Okay. Al Sharpton.
I emailed information to him, tried to get to the information in Chicago, WVON, his talk show, but the email kept coming back as not a legitimate email. But then I talked to a couple of his people, and they in New York, and I believe it was Springfield, Missouri, and they told me he don't have time to be handling an issue like that.
Wow. And, this is what I'm saying, because I believe that Al Sharpton came to the city, Chicago, got him an apartment on the west side, and supposed to be demonstrating and fighting for the violence here on the west and south and north side, all over the city pretty much. But when I hear on the news that he's getting an apartment and doing all this, he's had 2 book signings. He had no demonstrations. I haven't heard of no demonstrations, and I'm community actor. I'm all over the city as well, So, and that's just going to show you, man, that our leaders, they need to start grooming younger people to take on these new challenges and new ideas and new vision for our people, our black people, man. Because maybe who's to say, But hey, we just got to step it up in that area.